Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gaming News Show. I do apologize, this is very late, but since it is so late and there was not a lot of news this week, I'm gonna just do like a mini episode, so it's gonna just be me talking about the games and like two topics, and that's it. No memes or anything like that, just because that way the episode is shorter. So let's get right into what's come out this past week. The first DLC that technically came out this week is for Marvel's Spider-Man called Turf Wars for $10, where Spider-Man must put an end to the turf war erupting between the Magia crime family and the gang leader Hammerhead before Marvel's New York becomes its greatest casualty. And since it is only $10, I hope you guys do enjoy that. I'm sure it's more or less just extra combat involved. I like the way it sounds. It doesn't sound like there's a lot of story. It seems like it's just more stuff to have to take care of as if it was during the campaign, but just extra like stuff to fight basically. So, but the next game that came out this past week is Farming Simulator 19 for $35. Came out for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, where it literally is just continuing on more Farming Simulator. If you have not played the past games, then you can always play this one, of course. I have no idea if they may have updated the engine or not, but like I said, if you have a computer able to run it, and like I know plenty of streamers on Twitch and YouTube that literally just like to have a driving wheel just so that they can just be driving like a tractor realistically and whatnot, and like I can see people easily doing that. But the next game that also came out last week was Battlefield 5 for $60 for the PC, as the console already came out the week before that. So if you guys haven't touched it yet, then you've been waiting on the PC, there you go. And the next game that came out on PSVR actually, and it's already been on PC, is Beat Saber for $20. And if you don't know what Beat Saber is, that it's been on the PC, I think since 2016, where you're basically using two lightsabers and just in rhythms to the song, you just attack from the left and right. I'm guessing it's the left and right channels you're attacking, I don't know. And then the next game that came out for consoles that was already on PC for quite some time was YouTuber's Life OMG Edition for $30. That it came out on the PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch, which of course it was already on PC because I did that one YouTube video of it a long time ago. Where in this, I'm guessing they called it OMG Edition just because they probably added a lot better complete edition than probably what was already on PC. So, but you basically, it's just the fantasy of a YouTuber's life. So, if you feel like trying that out and whatnot, then do be sure to do it. But of course, you can always check out that. I don't know if it's a free update or you have to buy it, but the whole Sims 4 DLC where they actually made a whole YouTuber's content creator thing. Like, I know it's not on this list, but I think it came out a couple weeks ago. If it's not too new or not, but. Of course, there's also on the PC, there's Slime Rancher VR Playground, which is for free with the base game on the PC. So if you have the PC version and you have the HTC Vive or Oculus Rift, I don't know if there's a specific one you need, but you can always get that one. But of course, it's for free as long as you have the base game and whatnot. That is all the games for this week. There won't be any references for the topics that I talk about because they're literally just general, like you just have to search them and you'll know. But the very first topic is that Sony is deciding not to attend E3 2019, which again is the reason why I said no references, because I actually saw this report from a Kotaku first and whatnot, that of course sad news that I didn't catch last Thursday was that Sony has decided not to attend E3, which is really surprising because that's like the first time ever that they decided not to show up for an E3. But my guess is that they're not showing up because more than likely midway through 2019 they're probably going to be releasing some information on the PlayStation 5 as well as hopefully an upgraded model of the PlayStation VR, which is definitely needed. as well as along with PlayStation 5, they're probably going to release they're probably going to release saying the games that they have in the works and whatnot, or at least companies that say they're working on games for the next generation consoles. But of course, we won't know anything more until more information comes out. Whatever Sony decides to do it, you can guarantee they'll be making a blog post making it official. Whether they bother to make something that Nintendo did with just an online announcement and whatnot with their Nintendo Direct, or if they're gonna make an actual thing that they've done for the past, which is make their own conference 2 to 3 days because of announcing the stuff and then basically playing the demos of whatever games that were announced if there are any. So, anyways, yep, that's that story. And then I just wanted to quickly talk about the various things that I got this past Black Friday, because it was definitely quite a steal of many games I got. But at Walmart, I managed to get good old John Wick and John Wick Chapter 2, which John Wick Chapter 2, they're both Blu-ray, DVD, and digital, and I literally just hate that John Wick Chapter 2 was literally lazily stocked, because I had to dig underneath a whole different set, like 5 different Blu-rays I had to pull out of the cardboard thing and then take out the thing because I saw the logo. I'm like, is that what it is? And then I pulled it out. It's like, oh my god, they're so lazy about stocking this stuff, because there was like 2 underneath the whole thing. I'm like, great, I love wasting my time and fixing other people's messes. But as long as and they were only about just over $5, so it wasn't anything crazy. From Best Buy, I got Avengers Infinity Warfare for just barely $10, I believe it was. I like the amount of 4K Blu-rays that Best Buy had was just astonishing. They really think everyone's going to have a 4K or higher screen. It's like, damn, I would love it to have a 4K screen, but I'm waiting to eventually, whenever I get my own place, I'll be getting a OLED screen, so that'll be definitely, even with a discount, it'll still be like $1,000, which, of course, I don't got the money to just shell out $1,000 to just get one giant screen that I can't even put anywhere yet, so, yeah. But also from Best Buy, as you guys know, I'm a fan of the Assassin's Creed series, so I got the Ezio trilogy because it was $15, so $5 per game. And even though I have the whole thing on the 360, I thought, why not just get why not have it, if there's any remaster or anything, because I have no idea. I just know that they basically put it in a collection that, as well as the DLCs that come with it, so you don't have to worry about missing out on chapters 12 and 13 that was part of Assassin's Creed 2 that you have to pay like $5 or $10 for just because they didn't finish it on the deadline. But, yep, I mostly just want the gamer score from all 3 games, and then just feeling like I'm replaying the game again, because technically I am, and it counts as playing a new game, because it's a whole new set of gamer score and whatnot, since I am near, I think I'm like 5,000, 4,500 or something away from 100,000 gamer score, so... Also, from Best Buy, I also, if I have it on the screen, I will be getting delivered this week, Far Cry 5. I had to order online because it took me like 20 minutes to freaking try to hunt down in the store at the time, Far Cry 5, just to find out they were all out, and stupidly, a steelbook of the UFC game that came out this year literally was right where it was. I'm like, okay, so I'll just have to order online, which thankfully was only $20, so... it was really good. But from GameStop, I did get good old Uncharted Lost Legacy for $10, and then Detroit Become Human for $20. And then, of course, the thing that basically screwed up their systems, because their systems were still set up for $30, I got good old God of War for $17. That was just a steal in itself for a game that without the sales it's still $60. So that was really good. Because Detroit Become Human, I can understand if it was $20, just because technically this says it was $40. So, but and this thing also says $40, but they're literally brand new copies said $60. So I don't know. I just know that I ended up having to wait 5 minutes for them to just eventually do a manual transactions of God of War, and it was just hilarious. But the other thing I also bought on Newegg, actually, thanks to Black Friday, was a 4 terabyte drive that I'll also be getting this week, and that's for the Xbox One, just because my 2 terabyte drive is full, and I'm sure I'll be doing another year and something with it, which takes a lot of storage, as well as whatever stuff I've deleted, I can just reinstall onto it. So yeah, that's always fun. But that'll be it for this mini episode of the Gaming News Show. Be sure to tell me in the comments down below on if you like the whole short format. I know it's not really that short, but at the same time, it's much shorter than what a regular one is. Because I can easily just skim through the games and whatnot if you guys don't want me to tell about the descriptions and whatnot or show the gameplay. But yeah. Please tell me what you got on Black Friday if you wish to tell me and whatnot. And what do you think of Sony deciding to skip out on E3 this year? Because it's understandable with the amount of leaks of games and like knowledge that gets out, because for some reason people that work at those companies think that they can totally get away with just releasing stuff before the conferences. But like I said, that'll do it for this episode. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the bell icon, and follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye now.